The Young and the Restless full episodes. Welcome back to our channel, you beautiful humans. Today is Tuesday, a beautiful day to completely lose our grip on reality because the drama unfolding right now has officially broken my brain. Grab your iced coffees and strap in because we have a lot of ground to cover and I am running on absolutely zero sleep. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am filming this while walking through the grocery store aisles because I legitimately could not wait until I got home to spill this tea. I was mid-skincare last night, literally smeared a charcoal mask all over my favorite white rug when this scene dropped, and I had to yeet my phone across the room. Send help, my soul has actually left my body. We need to talk about Sharon and Sienna because I'm hyperventilating and I feel personally attacked by the sheer level of stress these writers are putting us through. Okay, wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. So we all thought Matt Clark was neutralized, right? Like, Sienna literally bashed him over the head. We thought the evil was defeated. We thought we could finally take a collective breath. But no, Matt is alive. He is awake. He is genuinely giving Michael Myers' level of unkillable energy, and I am straight up not having a good time. Sienna and Sharon are trapped in this absolute nightmare, and the sheer terror radiating from the screen was cinematic mayhem. I am personally offended by how stressful this is. Matt waking up after being knocked out for that long is basically a horror movie jump scare, and do not even get me started on the vibes. The lighting in that scene was so dark and gritty. It felt like a psychological masterpiece where the stakes are astronomical and everyone is about to meet their doom. Let us rewind to the exact millisecond Matt's eyes snapped open. Bestie, I literally dropped my jaw so hard it hit the floorboards. The framing of that shot. The way the camera slowly panned down to his supposedly lifeless body, only for his fingers to twitch. It was giving pure Edgar Allan Poe telltale heart madness. I immediately voice noted my group chat at 3 in the morning, screaming that the evil is awake, and nobody responded because they are normal people who sleep. But I am out here fighting in the trenches of this lore. The sheer audacity of Matt Clark to just casually resurrect himself after Sienna delivered what looked like an Olympic-level strike to his cranium is genuinely baffling. I need to see this man's medical records immediately because human biology does not apply to him. He is a supernatural entity of pure spite at this point. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Sharon reaction. Iconic, she is officially off the rails and I am entirely here for it. Sharon is absolutely furious. She turns on Sienna like a feral honey badger, demanding to know what the heck is going on. Why did you lie? She is screaming. And honestly, same, Sharon, same. Sienna is officially on my do not perceive list because how do you lie about something like this? How do you just casually leave out the fact that the monster is still breathing? Bestie, be for real right now. You do not just play fast and loose with Matt Clark Pulse. Sharon is interrogating her, cornering her, and I am living for Detective Sharon. She has survived too much trauma to deal with this amateur hour nonsense. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. Wait, I just heard the weirdest noise in the background of the episode during that scene. Did anyone else catch that? It sounded like a Rogue air conditioner humming, or maybe it was just the sound of Sienna lies vibrating through the space. Anyway, back to the main event. The aesthetic of Sharon hair while she is having a full-blown panic attack is genuinely flawless. Like, she is facing imminent death, but her blowout is defying gravity. I am obsessed. But seriously, Sharon is drilling into Sienna, and the psychological warfare is top tier. Sharon is not letting her breathe, not letting her look away, just absolutely demanding the truth. Sienna is crying, she is exhausted. She is literally begging Sharon to stop. Sienna explains that she hit Matt so hard, like incredibly hard. She genuinely thought he was out cold for good. She did not know he was going to wake up. She is shaking, saying she is terrified of Matt revenge and she just wants to run away. She wants to flee, and honestly, part of me gets it. The flight response is so real, but also no. You cannot just leave Sharon to deal with an immortal supervillain. That is so unhinged. You made this mess, Sienna. You have to help clean it up. You cannot just pack a bag and sprint into the night when there is a vengeful demon waking up on the floor next to you. And do not even get me started on the claustrophobia of this entire scene. They are trapped. The air in that room must be so thick with tension you could slice it with a butter knife. Sienna is pacing. Her hands are shaking. She is sweating, and she keeps darting her eyes toward the door like a trapped gazelle. Meanwhile, Sharon is standing there, grounded, furious, radiating absolute boss energy, but internally, you know she is spiraling. Sharon is a mother. She has Noah to think about. She has Nick, who is currently fighting for his life against poison drug batch. The fact that Sharon has to pause her own existential dread about her family to babysit a panicking Sienna is honestly so unfair. Sharon deserves a spa day, a vacation to the Maldives, and a restraining order against the entire universe. Instead, she is playing bad cop in a hostage situation gone wrong. Sharon is not letting up. She is exhausting Sienna, breaking down her defenses piece by piece. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a chainsaw. And finally, Sienna cracks. She confesses. She spills the deepest, darkest tea about her past with Matt. You guys, the lore. The absolute depth of the history here. Sienna admits to this massive, deeply rooted hatred and grudge she has against Matt from their past. It was not just a random act of violence. This was personal. This was years of venom boiling over. I am literally clutching my chest because I did not see the full extent of this coming. My jaw's on the floor. Let us really break down Sienna's confession because my brain is still visibly buffering over it. When Sharon finally wore her down, and I mean wore her down, Sharon was relentless, peppering her with questions, not letting her take a single breath. Sienna broke. But the way she broke was so specific. It was not just a quick admission of knowing him. No, it was a deep, guttural admission of a historical grudge. The hatred Sienna harbors for Matt is so visceral. It makes me wonder who the real victim was in their past. What did Matt take from her? What did he destroy? We know Matt has a history of targeting the Newmans, of planting poison drugs, of psychological torture. So what did he do to Sienna to make her risk it all, bash him over the head, and then completely lose her mind when he survived? I am hyperventilating just thinking about the layers of trauma here. The writers are peeling this onion, and I am sobbing, not just from the fumes, but from the sheer cinematic drama of it all. But here is the thing that is keeping me awake at 3 in the morning. Is Sienna actually telling the truth? Like, she lied about him being dead, or at least lied by omission about the certainty of it. Can we trust her now? Sharon is completely horrified by the confession. You can see the terror in Sharon's eyes as she realizes just how deep this twisted web goes. Matt is not just some random threat. He's a calculated, vengeful monster who now has a personal vendetta against Sienna, and he already hates the Newmans. The villain arc is about to go nuclear. I am calling it right now. Manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because there is no way this ends peacefully. Matt is going to leverage this secret. He is going to use Sienna fear against her, and Sharon is caught right in the middle of this toxic crossfire. And wait, we have to remember the wider context here. Because while this is happening, Nick is literally dying from poison drugs in Vegas. Adam is trying to save him, and Matt is orchestrating all of this chaos. Matt has his hands in every single cookie jar of trauma. Did I mention that already? My brain is literally buffering. Okay, back to Sharon and Sienna. The fact that Matt is awake means he is going to retaliate. He is going to come for them, and he is going to be infinitely more dangerous because now he is angry. If Matt or Sienna does anything to jeopardize Sharon's family's safety, Sharon is going to go feral. I would pay good money to see Sharon just absolutely decimate Matt herself. Wait, I am glitching. Okay, let me gather my thoughts. The emotional damage this episode has inflicted on me is irreversible. I am physically vibrating from the stress. When Sienna said she wanted to run, the look of pure disgust on Sharon's face was award-worthy. Sharon basically told her, with just her eyes, that if Sienna ran, Sharon would hunt her down herself. The power dynamics have completely shifted. Sienna thought she was in control when she had the weapon, but now that the weapon failed, she is a terrified child, and Sharon is the seasoned survivor taking charge. It is a brilliant character study disguised as a soap opera crisis. I am so deep in the lore right now that I do not even know what day it is in the real world. This situation is my entire personality now, and I am officially unwell. I need a nap, a strong coffee, and the next episode immediately.